This new Rampager farm tactic is pretty wild because you can do the boss over and over again without having to save and quit and go to the main menu. So you can easily let the legendaries rain down on you and do this boss over and over again. I will tell you how to do it in this video. A like would of course be super appreciated, and let's go. First up, a shout out to Jazz1140 on Reddit who showcased this amazing tactic on Reddit, and I will leave a link to the post in the video description. He tried it solo, but you can actually also do it with multiple people if you are fast enough. So this vault boss is of course on Promethea in the Forgotten Basilica region, and you immediately spawn in front of the boss and then you can take it out. We'll share some tips on how to do this as quickly as possible in a second. But first I want to tell you how this tactic works, because what you want to do is go through the vault portal while the boss is in its death animation. If you namely then go back through the portal again to the boss arena, then the boss will be there again, while the loot from the previous fight will be on the floor. It's really insane. And if you want to do it with other people, then you just have to make sure that one person stands in front of the vault door when the Rampager is about to die, because when you then do the final hit, you can immediately initiate the travel and teleport while the boss is still doing its death animation. Like, it takes longer than the 5 seconds, but you have to be fast for sure. And then you can just initiate the travel through the portal again, and bam, the boss will be there again, and you can start the fight again. And on Mayhem 3, this means that you just can make sure that you have the best modifiers possible, since you won't be resetting them during the farm. And if you want to do this farm on Mayhem 3, then it's really smart to have a damage increase for your incendiary weapon that you want to use. So in my case, I use the Linnock, so I want to have that gun damage increase. Because in the first two phases, you will melt his health bar with a fire weapon, so having an increase to that damage with a modifier will be great. No incendiary debuff is of course also nice. And I already had a ton of insane legendary drops on Mayhem 3, but on Mayhem 4 you will of course get more, while the fight will be much longer, that's for sure. On Mayhem 4 you can also only get the new Good Juju assault rifle, so if you still need that assault rifle that refills your ammo when you kill an enemy, then you have to play on Mayhem 4, but with this tactic it will be way easier to get that gun. Again, just make sure that when the health of the Rampager is low, you are near the portal, so you can immediately access it when he dies, and then go to the vault. What you can also do instead of using the portal again is fast travel to the fast travel point in this region. So when inside the vault, just fast travel and then you will spawn next to the ammunition machine, so you can refill your ammo and then go down, because the boss will be waiting for you again, while the legendaries will be laying there on the floor. It's a really insane tactic. Again, I'm using the Linnock COV pistol myself during the first two phases, and if you are able to hit this creature in the chest, then the health bar will go down in no time. And if you, by the way, don't have the Linnock yet, I give it away in this video. All you need to do is put a comment under the pinned comment. Be sure you are a subscriber of the channel before you enter the giveaway, and I will pick a random winner and announce it in a future Borderlands 3 video. World Exile 990 won the Moonfire pistol. I already sent you a friend request, accept it, and then I will send you the gun. Going back to some more Rampager tips, because at one point if you do like a ton of damage, the creature will be resting, and then you want to just keep shooting and don't melee it, because then he will immediately be back up and do his attacks. As you likely know, the boss has 2 immune phases, and after that will always go to the same location. So you can already stand there. Like after the first immune phase, he will go left to the vault door, so you can just wait for him there and prepare your incendiary attack. And after the second immune phase, he will first jump to the vault door before like jumping around and doing some flame attacks that can deal quite some damage. So in a perfect world, you want to take the creature out before he's like jumping around and hard to hit. And how you can do that is like stacking a lot of damage so you can kill it before the vault door. So just make sure that you can do as much damage in 2 shots. Like I use the Flacker and the Rerouter shield here in combination with a fadeaway. I'm of course Flak. So then you get as much damage output in a really short period of time. Otherwise, you just have to dodge the incoming flames and then attack the boss again when he's back on the floor and running around. Just make sure that you run to the portal when the boss is almost dead, and then you can just go back into the portal door or fast travel to the ammunition vending machine and then just rinse and repeat. Again, shout out to Jess1140 again on Reddit for this really amazing tactic. If you found any secrets or farming tactics, totally let me know via the input@JorRaptor.com email address. Already a ton of people reached out with weapons for future videos. I really appreciate that. I will then also give you some weapons back if you maybe got some cool stuff. So we can kind of trade there, input@JorRaptor.com, or you can also let me know in the comments of my video. Subscribe for everything Borderlands 3, of course, if you haven't already. A like on the video would be super appreciated. And we got the first big expansion soon, and I went kind of in depth on the recent gameplay. And you can watch that video by clicking on the screen, or I will link to it at the end of our golden chest opening that Dennis and I always like to do at the end of a Borderlands 3 video. Careful, Dennis. Oh.
What did you just throw at me? Did you just throw your echo device at me? Where did it go?
It's over here. It really looks like an echo device as well. We of course got it in the previous video, yeah, from a golden chest.
Maybe I can get another one, that would be nice. I don't have it yet.
Use it on enemies
no,
as well.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, only purple gear.
You didn't shoot me, that was the thing we did last time. I'm gonna shoot you now, see if that works.
Yeah! Oh my god.
I said it, we figured it out.
Ah, cool, a Devastator. Don't think I've ever used that a lot. Oh, it's a pretty cool weapon.
Those are pretty good.
Just a regular one, but still looks cool. Subscribe, of course, for everything Borderlands 3. If you got awesome farm tips or whatever, totally let us know in the comments down below. Like the video to support channel, and check out our previous video on the recent update that was live and a new DLC gameplay that showed one item that looks to be very overpowered. For now, we will speak to you next time, and goodbye.